Briefly introduce yourself and your background.
What's going on, man? This your boy Nate De Niro. When you say background, you mean my life background or my radio background?
Both of them.
Shit, my life, I grew up on the west side of St. Louis, on Cabot and Union, Cabinet Court area. You know, still there to this day. Been there, done that. I'll leave it at that because I'm a changed man. I started this radio podcast 4 years ago as a way to channel myself, channel my energy, find something new I like to do. Because at the time, I was just embarking. I was a year clean from drugs and alcohol. Now I'm going on 4 years. Going on 4 years clean. 5 years clean. I take that back.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm still at it, and I just kept going on and on and on. It was something that I did see myself doing 7 years ago. You know.
So what's the most exciting episode you've done or project you're currently working on?
I think my most exciting episode was when I had Kim Gardner on.
Okay.
Kim Gardner, Shameen Clark Hubbard. I'm sorry, that's my older lady. Shameen Clark Hubbard and Dallas Holland, a Billionaire Girls Club. It was pretty good.
Let's start with the lady that brought all these other ladies in here today.
Yes.
Let's start with Miss Shameen. Introduce yourself and how they can get in contact with you.
Shameen Clark Hubbard. I humbly serve as the alderwoman in the 26th Ward in the city of St. Louis. I can be reached on Facebook and Instagram at Shameen Clark Hubbard or on Twitter at SCHubbard26. It was a new 26 takeover today, so get ready.
This is a new 26 takeover today.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because this is it's September the 26th. When I just thought about it all.
Well,
welcome, Miss Shameen.
Well,
Who's
thank
next?
you. Now, who's next? Who we got to the right of you?
Please step up to the microphone, Miss Lady.
Hey, hello everybody. Thank you for allowing us to be on the show. My
Thank you
name
for
is
coming.
Sharita Williams. I am part of the Flawed Mom organization. I sit as a board member amongst 5 of us. You can find us on all social medias at Flawed Mom. You can also follow me on social media at Sharita Williams, and you can follow Amber Farrar on social media at Amber Farrar and Flawed Mom.
Yes. What's up? Who's next now?
Let's go to AC Golden, baby. Introduce yourself one time for the one time.
Yo, I'm AC Golden, baby. Better born as Asia Jackson from American Idol contestant season 4, top 32, All American. Something. You hear me? Paralegal. Single drop in the night. Y'all know I'm all for this city, man. I'm part of the original St. Louis. I've been doing this a long time. Diddy bopping with the music I make, and you know
She just here,
I'm
y'all.
just dropping hits, man. That's all I can say.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
and next to Miss
And we
AC
got one
Golden, baby.
more. Step to the mic.
Hey.
What do
I
you do?
am Miss Dallas Holland. I am a 26th Ward member.
Let's
First.
get
Shut
it.
up.
However, I'm a couple of things. I am a founder of Billionaires Girls Club. First and foremost, Billionaires Girls Club we're about 40,000 deep of women entrepreneurs. It's Billionaires Girls Club on Facebook, and we've done a lot in the community. We will continue to do a lot in the community. But I'm also Dallas Holland, owner of the Beyond brand. So anything you see that says Beyond, it belongs to me. Beyond Sweet, Beyond Care, Beyond Resources, nonprofit, Beyond Care Adult Daycare, and my newest, Beyond Property Management, Beyond Pedicab Company, and my newest business is Beyond EDU. I will be one of 2 Black women in St. Louis to own a parochial school, so I'm EDU.
Let's go. Clap, man. Clap, man.
Yes.
This was like 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago for my ladies' first February that I do every February for BrokenKnobbSociety.
Okay. So what do you think sets radio apart from podcasts and other forms of communication?
Because you can free to be yourself and it's raw and uncut. You can be free to be yourself. There's no there's no ceiling unless you choose for it to be. If you find the right person to, what's the word I'm looking for, sponsor you, the sky's the limit, and then beyond for podcasts. And then with the radio, I know with me personally, another reason I wanted to do it is because I can play all the music I want from artists from St. Louis that didn't really have a voice, and I can just keep playing and playing and playing it. And then being with MyCityMyMusic, we got ASCAP and BMI, so if that music is registered, it gives me a form of a way to help them get paid off their music. Right. Okay. And that it normally wouldn't,
So what's the most challenging thing about your show?
Keeping co-hosts.
Okay.
Keeping co-hosts. Not that it was, it's not necessarily a challenge, but seasons change and people change. So I first started out, I had my sister Indy Red on the show.
Yeah, it's tap in. It's about networking.
She moved on to different things, with Sony or whatever. When I first started, I wasn't working when I first started the show either. So I had help from my partner Maserati Meach and Trust on the All Stars. They was helping me bankroll the show too. Along with my bread, they bread, and as time got better and I got better as a person, them my brothers, 30 years deep, you know what I'm saying? So they knew my struggle with my drug addiction, and to see me doing something better in life, they was all for it.
Right.
So that was, I'm saying it to say that like times change, people change. Right now, I am currently looking for a new co-host because probably for almost the last year, it's just been me by myself, which is no problem. You hear me? I get it handled. Okay. I'm actually was looking Diamonds from City Girls to be one of the co-hosts, but that's another story.
Okay. So what advice would you give someone starting out in this industry?
Don't give up. Don't give up. And don't ever let nobody tell you what to do, because I was told before I started this, well, you don't got no fan base. You don't even need to do no podcast. And I almost listened to my brother when he told me that, my brother from another mother, not my brother from my mother though. My brother from my mother helped me out to the utmost with designs and everything. Shout out to Frank White. Frank the Biz Connect in Las Vegas. However, not starting my show, it was like they telling me don't start it, don't do it. But I needed to do it. You know what I'm saying? I needed to do it. So I went ahead and did it, and here I am going on almost 5 years later. So don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, Fuck it, jump in the deep end and swim. You hear me? You'll figure it out.
So how do you stay motivated and productive in your craft?
I don't want to go back to the streets. I don't want to go back to the streets. I mean, this is whether I'm selling or inhaling. You hear me? I don't want to go back to the streets. I mean, like, I found a new way to live, and this is my new way to live, and this is my release. This is what I do. This is my therapy. So, like, I'll be here to cows come home. You hear me? For lack of better terms. You hear me?
I could dig that. Yeah. So the last and final question. How do you get along with others in the studio?
I'm good. You know what? I am always good. Now, the people that I'm good with might not get along with the other people that I'm good with. But that's between them.
Right.
That's between them. I'm not a side picker. I'm a real nigga. You hear me? If I fuck with you, I'm fuck with you. If you ain't never did nothing wrong to me, I'm cool with you. You hear me? I'm all about the love. You hear me? But this don't have me love you to death. No, I'm just playing.
So then it's a two-part question. So I don't understand right now you don't have no problems. But is it challenging, maybe in the past, running into people who you don't get along with in the studio? I mean, y'all in the same setting, but ultimately y'all both here for the same reason.
No, because that day, like financially speaking, that day that I got an issue with somebody could be a day I missed out on something that was gonna boost my podcast career, you know, or something that was gonna help me out, you know. Business is business, personal is personal, and growing up, I learned how to separate them both to become a better man.
Dig that. Well, thank you so much, Nate. That's all I got for you.
All right, thanks. I'll go eat. All right.
I don't, that fucking these bum ass niggas and these bum ass bitches shit is out the window. A fat ass don't do it no more. A motherfucker take a flat ass and a bitch that's like out here cracking. You know, that shit is cute. It's cute about fucking down, but after that, then what? A big dick, listen, women would rather have a regular size dick with some benefits. You know what I'm saying? A regular size dick with some actual, you know, shit that's cracking. Y'all be working them regular smagglers though, I can tell you, you know what I'm saying? Them regular smagglers, y'all big dick niggas, y'all, hey, y'all about to be extinct around this motherfucker.
Never.
Shit. Nobody want no big ass, jiggly, gummy worm ass.
No gums. No gummies. No gummies.
Big dicks just don't work right.
That's because they do too many drugs.
So briefly introduce yourself and your background.
Okay, hey, what's up? I'm Yolanda Misunderstood Brown. Misunderstood is my comedy name, and it's also how I feel I'm perceived by the world. So, born and raised St. Louis, North Side St. Louis, which makes me a different type. I'm more of a what you would call a hood girl, kind of hood chick. You know what I'm saying? I hung around all dudes and very few females.
Would that make you a city girl?
No, city girls, they chase dick, chase coins.
Period.
And I don't chase dick. I like coins. Coins come to me naturally. I'm a hustler. And I never chased a dick in my life. If I did, it was a reason behind it. Right. And I don't know, that's who I am. St. Louis to the core.
All right. So what's the most exciting episode you've had or project that you may be currently working on?
Okay, so I sell edibles. For those who don't know, I make them, and they are, my company is MFG Homestyle Yummy. So what I like about it is because I'm a very nurturing person. I like to see people. Everything about me is happiness, joy, making people laugh, making people feel good. I give back, I volunteer, I do all kind of shit. So I'm excited about MLG Homestyle Yummies because not only do I get to use my grandmother's recipes and the shit that I cook, but I get to throw a little THC in there and make people feel good with the food as well as get them high. Baby, come on now. That's a win-win situation. I've had elderly people who buy my yummies and their legs don't hurt no more, their back don't hurt no more with my juices and stuff, and it's just a good feeling. Then with the comedy, making people laugh at my pain, it's a good feeling as well. Podcasting, talking shit and getting it off my chest, that's an amazing feeling. And then to know that people in different countries fuck with me, the Africans is in my inbox hard. Right. I'm like, damn, leave me alone.
Yep, Africa, France.
Yes.
It be them other countries that really be like entertained by us. So what do you think sets podcasts apart from other forms of communication?
Well, I think when COVID came, podcasting really blew up because it lets you into that particular person's real life, unscripted, and they get to show you who they really are. Oh, they get it. And it's been some relationship stuff in my inbox, you know, and I'm kind of like, I'm not in a relationship. I'm single as a dollar bill. You know, podcasting for me was a release to my comedy because in my comedy, I'm real ratchet, real raw. I talk about dicks, pussies, fucking, sucking, all that type of shit. And everybody's like, you'll never be commercial. You'll never get booked. So first of all, I'm going to say, do what the fuck you want to do and don't listen to that shit. That shit is bogus. It's bullshit. And them haters. Anybody tell you what the fuck you can't do, they are straight up hater. Don't question it. Look past their ass. Don't fuck with them. But podcasting is it's just a release. It's therapy for me. Just like comedy. I get to get shit off my chest and not be judged by, you know, because there's always somebody going through the same shit you're going through.
Right. So what would you say is the most challenging thing about your show in particular?
I'm not a big media person. So the most challenging thing to me is to actually constantly push content. Like I need a team. I need, I believe in me. So I need a team that can come in and just like, or either just, I'll probably start going to classes because so I can learn to push my content and get it out there so people know where I'm at so they can really fuck with me so I can start getting sponsorship and getting coins coming in.
All right. So what advice would you give somebody starting out in this industry?
In podcasting? I would say be your motherfucking 1,000,000,000% authentic self because there is only one you. Don't listen to the noise. Don't let people tell you what you should do, how you should do it, because they're going to do that. If it was me, I would, but it ain't you.
Right.
It's me. And it's only one me. So tap into who you are and just run with the shit. Just go.
So how do you stay motivated and productive in your craft?
How I stay motivated? My haters motivate me. I be like, bitch. So you said what? When I came in the door, you got the ugly look. Oh, bitch, I'm doing something right. Let me do it some more and some more and some more and some more. So I really don't. I love my haters. Like we have a special relationship. They motivate me. Plus, my family motivates me because when I look at them and be like, damn, this shit gonna take me somewhere where I could really, they watch me. They watch what I do, and then they do things to let me know they watching me. Meaning, like, they'll start a business because they see me with a business, or they'll start being more vocal in what they doing or whatever. So, family and haters. Love y'all haters. Love all them. Embrace them. Kiss them in the mouth. Get the motherfuckers really mad at your ass. I hate when I see people haters this, haters that. I love my haters. Like, they give me life.
Right.
They give me life.
So this is your two-part question. First part is, how do you get along with others in the studio?
Well, I look at this as a job. So I get along with everybody. Because when I leave her, I'm gone. But I also don't let people fuck over me and don't talk shit to me either. So I feel like I get along with people cool. As long as you let me be me, we good. When you start trying to put a top on that or say what you don't, what I shouldn't do, that's when the problem come in. But I get along with everybody. I don't dislike nobody, and I hope they feel the same about me. But if they don't, then fuck them. I don't care.
Right. So then the second part of that question is: so since you have actually never had any real problems with anybody in the studio, I guess this is more of a hypothetical. Okay. So would it be challenging for you, though, running into those people that you don't get along with in the same setting, but ultimately y'all here for the same reason? Do you think it would be a challenge for you if it was somebody?
So. Okay. Because I feel like people should respect people's personal space. We are grown. So if you come here for something and I'm here for something, then I'm not going to be in your way. Don't be in mine.
Gotcha.
Like, we can share the same air, and it might be in the air, but as adults, we're all grown, and we can respect each other. We can agree to disagree and keep it pushing, because at the end of the day, who fucking cares? Who cares? That's bullshit.
All right, well, that's all I got for you, Miss Lana. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Briefly introduce yourself and your background.
All right, my name is Jody. My background is in podcasting, blogging, and graphic designing.
Okay, all right.
The level of acquaintanceship. Like, if I see him and y'all see each other and y'all just know each other, like, oh, I know a whole bunch of people in St. Louis. That don't mean nothing to me. I'm sorry, it don't. Right. Because I can meet you through him or whatever. It don't mean nothing. Right.
So Jody, what's the most exciting episode or project you're currently working on?
The most exciting episode right now will be the Family Bash. That's where we kind of had like a little get into a moment on the episode.
It seems like it's very passionate right now.
Everybody ain't.
Let me put on the bougie hat.
Now it's levels to this kid shit.
But nah, to get off this CNN shit.
You want to start on. You want to start the region of it all
and get on the board.
It starts when you marry me before I give you some of this pussy.
How many niggas
Women ain't doing
asking?
that.
How many people asking are you on birth control though before they get some pussy?
None. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just keeping it a book.
Man, you're much done at that point when I find out that the child isn't mine.
What have you married to?
If I was a man and this woman has been lying, like
you done marriage, everything over.
If you lie about that, if you lie about that, I mean, if I was a man and this lady has been lying to me about a child being mine,
Are you done being a parent to
me personally, the way I am, 9 times out of 10,
like 2 times.
yeah.
Wow, you walk away from a 13-year-old that you
9
raised?
times out of 10.
Wow.
I'm done with that.
This person knows they dead. Like
I'm done with that.
But true. You gotta remember, women don't have empathy like we do.
But no,
they don't have empathy like us.
no, but I would be done with that.
It was my birthday episode actually, and I thought that was pretty fun. It was one of our biggest episodes, so I think that was one of my best ones. Current project I'm working on right now is called The Void After Dark, where we're gonna do more Q&A, taking the show on the road, asking audience more engagement and stuff like that. And then also I'm dropping the clothing line. One is called The Last Valor, and then the other one's gonna be some Void merchandise as well.
Okay. So how do you think that other forms of communication is different from podcasts?
I think with other form of communication, a lot of people post stuff a lot or share stuff through social media. I think with the podcast, you're able to tune it in. It could be a little form of therapeutic. Some people listen to other people talk about like stuff that they experience and that they going through, and just to hear different point of views on everything is pretty good right there as well too.
Okay. So what's the most challenging thing about your show?
I think the most challenging thing is the controversialness of my show and not being able to sometimes filter live what somebody might say. I think that would be pretty hard for me.
The guy that you want.
You had Nick pay all the bills.
Hey, listen. All right, so listen. So I'm gonna speak in for Joe. All right, this something.
Every
Joe
time
I
talk, y'all keep always over
This would be
talking
something.
me.
This would be something Joe would say. All right, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. I was just finna say something that you would say. I'm about to jump into Joe. This is something Joe would say. This is something Joe would say. All right. So listen, y'all. Check it out.
He would say
something Joe would say. You know what I mean?
Your ass is not coming back on the show. Cancel that motherfucker.
Hey, listen.
I think other than the filtering part, I think that everything else is pretty good. My show is really about like bringing 3 different generations together to talk about controversial topics, anywhere between relationships, sports, media, or even everyday today society and stuff. So it's good because no matter if you're like 60 years old or 16 years old, I think every generation has some form of knowledge that they can bring in from their own personal experience.
Okay. All right. And then also, what advice would you give somebody in this industry?
I would just say have a vision, have a plan, have dedication. Just because your show don't grow overnight, just keep on trying to find ways to perfect the craft, meaning that like do the research, ask questions. Don't be afraid to try something new that might give you more exposure.
Okay.
I think that would be the biggest things I would give somebody.
Right. And how do you stay motivated in your crafts?
I stay motivated by being inspired by other people. Basically what I do is I try to learn stuff on the fly a lot. So what I do is I go to YouTube, I watch other people that are doing the same thing I'm doing, or if I'm trying to learn something, figuring out what they're doing to get them to their level of success. Or I do a lot of researching too, though. So I'm asking questions. I'm doing things that's going to take me out of my comfort level and try to do something different like that as well. So I'm always challenging myself.
Okay. And then my last question for you, Jody, is do you get along with people in the studio? And if you were to not get along with people in the studio, would it be challenging for you to be in the same setting with them ultimately for the same reason?
Right now, I have no beef with anybody in the studio. I don't have too many interactions. So usually when I do interact with people, it's always on some cordial or some collabing type of vibes. And I'm a type of person, I don't never make anything mess up business. I'm always try to keep it professional as best of my abilities. So meaning that no matter what somebody doing to me, I'm gonna always keep it professional at all time because I'm never gonna let anything stop the brand or the paper.
I can dig that. Well, thank you, Jody. I appreciate you.
Thank you, though.
All right, so introduce yourself and your background.
What up, y'all? This your girl, Young STL, aka Shorty the Legend. I'm from St. Louis. I host, promote, do music, act. Right now, get ready to work on this project called Where Queens Meet. It's a little TV series. Working on some music. It's in the cut right now. I host with Home Team, Harella Entertainment. That's all I got about right now, you know.
All right, so what's your favorite episode of the motherfucking show?
I'm gonna have to say that whole, I don't even want to do it. That whole Kentnip situation. That shit was funny as mama.
Can she cook?
You using
can she cook?
Y'all was using
All right, so let me ask you this question. Did you tell Kent to break up with her? When Kent was dealing with her, did you tell him to like break up with her?
Nigga, I didn't know Kent.
Oh my fucking! Yeah, I'm done talking to this nigga. I'm done talking, y'all. Till you get off the phone, I'm done talking.
Okay, so Terry.
Hey, maybe I keep calling. I'm done talking to you, dog. I'm done talking to you, bro. I'm done. We see you right here, nigga. You lying. I'm done talking to you.
Yeah, you did run in the closet.
I'm done talking.
R. Kelly shit.
I'm done talking, y'all. Y'all can keep talking this nigga or get to my interview.
I know you've been doing skits and all this shit, bro. Stop all that crap, man.
So, well, this don't look like no skit right here with them little bitty ass condoms.
Hey, Terry,
Let me ask you a question.
Hey, Terry, give us a...
That's almost a lot of people's favorite episode.
Yeah, it was, man. It was most definitely entertaining.
So I know you spoke on this project you're doing, but what is the most exciting project you're working on currently?
Probably where Queens Meet.
Okay.
About to meet a lot of new people. It's some networking. And it's something different. Like, this is my first time acting for real.
Okay. So what's the most challenging thing about your craft?
Being me. For real, like, it's a lot of pressure sometimes, you know. Then I be tired sometimes. You still gotta go. You still gotta get up and do your thing.
I feel you. All right, so how do you think podcasts differ from other forms of communication?
Podcast to me is raw. You get the rare form more. It's not so scripted all the time.
Okay. So how do you stay motivated in your crafts? Because you just said you be tired. So how you stay
I be
motivated?
Tired, but I love it. It motivates me. I love it. Especially the music part. That's like my heart right there. So.
Okay. So what advice would you give someone coming into this industry?
Don't give up. It's gonna get tough. Just keep pushing though.
All right, so this last one, a two-part question. So how do you get along with people in your same social settings?
I'm cool. I'm all right. I don't have them kind of problems.
But it's so, okay, go ahead.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? If we do have an issue, we most definitely can talk it out. I'm grown. You know, we can always communicate about it.
Okay. But so two-part question, right? So is it challenging to run into people you don't like in your social setting?
Not for me. I'll walk past you like you don't exist, I promise.
Okay. All right, well, thank you, Miss Young STL.
Hey.
So briefly introduce yourself and your background.
Oh, hey, what's up? Justin King at My City, My Music, Radio, Entertainment. Whoa, and out your video screens. like explosions and stuff. I'm here. I have one mission: entertainment. Because if you're not entertained, what the hell are you doing? You're sitting there, you got your thumb up your butt or something, trying to. Oh, see, that's not what we do here. Here, local artists. We have poets, comedians, musicians, people that play music, DJs, personalities, all kinds of stuff coming straight out of St. Louis. But you know what? Worldwide. We're in over 140 something countries. If you have some good entertainment, if you have some stuff, send it to us. We do this for you, our wonderful viewers, all you beautiful people out there in TV land. If it's entertaining, we'll play it. If you're not entertaining, just be me. I'm being me.
So what? So all right, Justin. So let me ask you, what's the most exciting thing you've done being here at My City, My Music?
I love to watch people succeed. It's not about me. I'm an artist myself. I love to rap, freestyle. I have plenty of lyrics. But I looked on it, why invest all this stuff in myself when I can help out everyone else? I mean, I see joy through other people watching them succeed. So that's how I get my satisfaction. You do a good job, great. I'll give you a pat on the back or a smack on the butt if you don't get in trouble. You know, you can't smack butts these days, Me Too and stuff. So.
Right, not Me Too and stuff. You know what? We're going to move on. So, Justin, what do you think sets radio and podcasts apart from other forms of communication?
It's beauty, just the creativity. I can say whatever the bleep I want because I can say whatever the bleep I want. If you're going to bleep me, then it better be for a good reason. Screw you, YouTube. See, I'm not a very fan of you sometimes, trying to edit my thoughts. You can take my life, but you can't take my freedom. Freedom of speech is the First Amendment. So first and last time I checked, if I'm mistaken, somebody let me know. But I believe everybody has a voice should have a platform to voice their opinion. Even if I don't agree with your opinion, you know what? That's your opinion. It's not a fact. There's facts and there's opinions. And a lot of times people get those two confused. So let me know. Is it a fact or your opinion? Okay, in your opinion. Well, your opinion sucks, by the way, in my opinion. See? So that's what I'm talking about.
So what's the most challenging thing about My City, My Music for you?
Challenging? I love my job. It's great. I love it here, but it gets overwhelming after a while. Between sweeping the floors, wiping tables, helping shows, recording videos, doing my own show, just the general maintenance of the studio. We're replacing lights. So yeah, it just gets overwhelming. So I guess the challenging thing would to be, I'd like some of my partners and people such as yourself that we help out and kind of make this thing grow together. And I can only be so many places at so many times. But yeah, I just love to create a team. I want to share my knowledge. Some people just want people to rely on them.
Right.
They don't want to share. They keep it to themselves. No, I'll show you. You want to shoot video? Here. You want to record some audio? Okay. You want to make a flyer? Here's how you do it. So that's all it is, just teaching it to the next. You want to know how to make some flyers? Yeah, see, she can make some flyers.
So what advice would you give someone starting out in this industry?
Ooh. I think I heard one of your other people say it. Don't give up. I think that was Nate that said that. But yeah, don't give up. I've been doing this. What was it, 2023? So yeah, as of this recording, almost 10 years. So I've been successful. I've had different business partners and people that I worked with. Some people have come, some people have go.
And the truth of the matter is, I've been trying to save his ass the whole time. Like, I could have been a big exposed dude long time ago. I done been at one of your events just last summer. So if it was any type of energy or smoke, what was any of that? What was any of that, bro? I got a video of me being at the event on Broadway just last year. So what was all that energy then when I was in your face, bro? It wasn't none of that. Then I make a general statement in the group, you got hole in your body about it.
That's crazy, man.
And you know what? Either way, whether you're here or you're there, I'm pushing forward. You want to team up? Let's go. Let's hop on. Let's do it. But if not, okay, bye. It's that simple. I don't create drama. I don't do drama. It's unnecessary. I'm in here on business or personal. So, I mean, yeah, it's just got to keep moving forward and don't care what people say. You do you. If they don't like you, it's not meant to happen. Either way, you succeed without them.
So how do you stay motivated and productive?
This right here. What do you think? Are you motivated? You good at school? Yeah, so that's another thing. Motivated. As far as I've heard, I've never died before, but apparently people can't live forever. So if I'm not able to live forever, then I create something that does, and some other people that can enjoy it and benefit. But this is, a lot of people are selfish out there, but I do for the next generation. So yeah, my father's passed on, and life goes on, and just move on and keep forward, keep it pushing, create something that is in high demand and that is timeless. Entertainment is timeless. There's videos from the 1920s. I mean, there's people making entertainment from 100 years ago. So yeah, entertainment is timeless.
So I'm gonna change the way I word this question since you are my city, my music. So as the man,
don't be sugarcoating stuff.
I'm not. No, I'm gonna ask.
I want the real answers.
I'm gonna ask.
You can't handle the truth.
I'm gonna ask you the question. I'm just gonna ask it differently.
Okay.
So how do you handle tension in the studio and disagreements and people not being happy with whatever they're not happy with? What's the best? What is your way of handling?
What we did, you know,
You coming one day, okay?
Problems? We ain't got no stinking problems. No, but I believe some people were witness to some such as incidents that may or may not have happened, but in those incidents, they actually played themselves out. So
Gotcha.
I just sit back from an observer, and I can take points of view, and being myself somewhat of a, yeah, I mean, honestly, the situations like that, in my case, they work themselves out, either positively or negatively. But either way, I'm going to keep pushing. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, move on.
Right.
I don't hold grudges. I don't do that. This is St. Louis. I mean, you're going to run into somebody. So, yeah, if you don't like what I'm doing, okay, fine. Do your own thing. It's that simple.
Right.
I don't need to tell my grandma about it and everything. And happy hour, tell my favorite bartender. I mean, no. I mean, it's not a soap opera. Or maybe it is. Tune in and find out. But yeah, so if you're not entertained, true life, and other things that happen to some people. Do as I say, not as I do. Is that one of the things people say? So what was the question again?
You answered it. Thank you so much, Justin. You're an asshole.
All right. Tune in. There's more.
They knocked me out like he knocked everybody else. I've never heard a fighter say something.
I've heard fighters say similar shit. I've heard fighters say similar shit to
called out probably.
He did not go at Terrence. Are you serious? Wait, what's the other cat? What? He tripping. Oh, he's just trying to get a paycheck. Okay. Because here's the thing, bro. I wasn't amped about this fight. Because when it's a fight, when it's just, I just know one dude, I can't get into it. You know what I mean? I can't get into it. Depending on how much I love one of the dudes, I can. But if I know both of them, and I know they both wrong, like with the last one, with Crawford and help me out. Spence, you know what I'm saying? When he just fought Errol. I was hype as fuck for that because you know both of them can box their ass off. But like with this one, what's up with Charlotte? What's his name? I don't know shit about him.
He moved up a couple of weight classes, but he was out of it. So it was like the 8th round. Canelo hit him. Right, came across overhand, right on the jaw. Went back on the rope, took a knee. Charlo took a knee.
Wow.
I thought about it for a minute.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, this fight over?
You can do that?
And then he
took a knee.
Took a knee.
Okay, when he got the count
took
going.
A knee.
Okay.
Maybe 4 seconds.
Okay.
And after that, I figured he don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Canelo was hitting with some jabs.
Yeah.
His hands was down a lot. He was running a lot.
Yeah.
He don't want to parts of that.
Yeah.
The whole round, and I don't know how he even got the 5th round. And I thought he threw some punches at the end, but I don't technically know if he won that round.
Right.
I thought they gave it to him.
Right.
but he was proud of himself.
Okay.
He didn't get knocked out like those other guys. I never heard a fighter say that.
Where is it at, man?
Then I make a general statement in the group. You got hole in your body about it.
That's crazy, man.
Then you gonna try to blow me down like you had some straight
Then he got rid of Nate.
back. I've been knowing Nate since we was kids. They let you know who the salt is, bro. Who does that? But you supposed to be business and trying to goddamn me and about togetherness and brotherhood. But you got rid of a nigga from your station because he been knowing me since we was kids. Because he ain't want to be on your side. Because he stayed neutral. What type of shit is that?